Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. If you are just now tuning in, you are listening to Sumnu in the Valley, where Sumnu Marketing has their monthly radio show, and we are here just to tell you what we got going on in the Valley and share any resources for the community and just connect with the listeners. Today, we started off with 3 of our team members, and we are just recapping the year of 2025 and also getting to know each one of our team members, because it's not just me and Amaya here on the radio show. We have a whole powerhouse making things go. Yep. Getting work done.
Yes.
My name is Kasia Wilson, and I am hosting the show with my co-host Amaya Eden, and let's get into it. Woo! How are you feeling, Amaya?
I'm feeling great. I love your energy. I can tell how you feeling. I ain't going to ask you, but how are you feeling too?
I'm not going to ask you, but here, I'm going to ask you. I'm feeling great. I'm so excited. Some new family is here. All these smiling faces in the studio right now. And
Wait. I'm just remembering when I made the graphic with everybody's faces. They were like, oh my God.
Yeah.
They was like, ooh.
There were too many faces on that post.
There was not the reaction. They didn't have the reaction I wanted, but it's okay.
But it was beautiful. It was good.
Mm-hmm.
You did
it was
your thing.
cutesy.
It was very cutesy. So at the beginning of the show, we got to know our remarkable Raven, our brilliant Brittany, and our luminous Lauren.
That is so cute.
Peep the alliteration. And now we are going to get into our grassroots outreach team. And I'm so excited because this is my team, y'all. This is my grassroots outreach team. Okay, so first, introducing our dynamic Destiny.
Yes, Destiny.
Hi, guys.
How are you, Destiny?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
Yes,
I'm good.
Of course.
I'm good. I'm glad to be here.
Wow. You're so beautiful.
Wow. Thank you.
Okay. So, my question to you, what is your Sumnu origin story? How did you become a part of the Sumnu family?
Okay, so my Sumnu origin story is I have known Shondell since I was a kid. Me and Shondell went to the same church. So he likes to bring up the old times, the Big Bear days when we used to go to like church summer camp. And Shondell, I don't know how he would fit it in his schedule, but he would always come to summer camp with us at church. And so he was like really close with my brother and my sister because they were older, but I knew of him. And so, just knowing him growing up. And then I went to college and I majored in communications and marketing, and he knew that. And so over my summer break, he offered to allow me to come intern. And I was like, I told my mom, I was like, yeah, I'll try it. I'll do it. And I did it. I came in and I just remembered the team being very nice and everybody was black. I was like, because I went to a PWI, which is a predominantly white institution. And I was like, oh, wow, look at this. And so it was really cool. And then, from there I went back to school, graduated from college, got a job. And then I was looking to pivot after a while. So I left that job, and then here comes Shondell again. This is years later. And he's like, hey, you looking for a job? My mom was like, Shondell's over there. You can always go over there. And I was like, okay, cool. So I came back in 2024, and it was the best decision I made.
Aww.
That's so sweet.
Best decision. Okay, so what was the difference between when you first started at Sumnu and then where you're at now? What were your different responsibilities?
Well, I was an intern back then, so it was definitely different. I didn't have as many responsibilities. I was just learning, and I was under some great people. I was exposed to a lot, but I didn't know exactly how everything fit together. And then when I came back, I got a real big girl role. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, this is how everything is fitting together. Mm-hmm. So I had to learn a lot, but it's been rewarding. It's been fun seeing how all the pieces connect, because it's a factory, as as Amaya would say sometimes. But no, it's fun. It's fun.
And what is your big girl role right now?
My big girl role is an outreach coordinator, along with you, Kasia. Yeah, my fave.
My ride or die.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's my role now, and I love it.
So when you look back at your time here so far, what has been something that's been impactful to you or has stuck with you, whether it's an outreach event or
so many to say.
So many outreach events.
I think one project that has been really cool and near and dear, I was going to say micro business, but Brittany stole it. But that's okay. That's okay. Another cool one, because we work on so many, is Matt Kelly, which is also right here on the historic West Side. And it kind of sparked up when I got here. So I got to see the beginning of it and just how it's transformed and just understanding like the whole replacement project and what it's going to do for those kids and the school and the families and the neighborhood. Like it's really not just about one school. It's about a whole community. So being able to go into the school, meet the kids, meet the families, explain to them what the project's going to look like and just kind of be that voice between the contractors and the community to help them understand what's going on has been very cool, very rewarding, and I love it.
That's so awesome. How can people learn more about the Matt Kelly Replacement Project and get more information?
You can go to MKE. Well, literally the website is Sumnu Marketing, like /MKES.com, something like that. You can learn more there. You can also we send out a newsletter. Yes, we do every month. So you guys can also tune into that. You can learn about or get involved with the newsletter through the website as well.
And how soon is the school going to be built?
So they're going to be closing the school the end of this school year in May 2026. And then they're going to start the construction. So the school is set to be finished in 2027. I believe it'll open the fall of 2027. Yeah, so it's exciting.
So exciting, and it's so soon. It may seem so far, but time goes by so fast.
Yeah, and along with all the other amazing things that are going up on the historic West Side, like you guys were mentioning, the library, the micro business plaza. So Matt Kelly is right there, up, next to it. So it's gonna be a true like facelift,
literally,
and I'm gonna have to get used to the new look, but I love it.
Okay, facelift, I like that.
Nice facelift. What is one word that you would describe your full 2025?
I would say transcendent.
Okay, transcendent.
And I would say that because it's been a lot of like going beyond what I thought I could do. And going beyond just everything that I thought it would be, it wasn't. And, but it has been more than I thought, and it's been a blessing. So I'm grateful. It's been very transcendent.
Transcendent. I love that.
I do too. Thank you, Destiny.
Thank you, Dynamic Destiny.
You're welcome.
We love you.
Love you more.
All right. Transitioning to our, what number is this? Fifth Sumnu team member. We got, drum roll please.
Drum roll is rolling.
Our ambitious Akena.
Yay.
Good morning,
Prince
everyone.
Hakeem.
Good morning, everyone. It's another wonderful day. I am honored and thrilled to be on this show. This is definitely the first show I've ever been on. I'm keeping it together.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling a lot of things right now. I'm nervous, I'm excited, all at the same time. And, I just had to lock in. I'm just looking, gotta represent today.
Yes, and you're doing great. You're doing great.
Thank you.
So, Akena, tell us, what is your Sumnu origin story?
So, I feel like my Sumnu origin story is a bit more simpler and to the point. And, it's a little running around in a way, but more or less. So, at the time, I was attending the Culinary Academy on Lake Mead, and I was taking my barista class, trying to get started on, at least personally, I wanted to be in hospitality. And my uncle, having been friends with Miss Shondell for who knows how long, because they go golfing together. Him knowing me and my personality, especially, I'm pretty sure a lot of it came from how I performed, like I at the family reunion, as if I worked there. But I should have been having fun, but I still had fun. But the point was, he was like, you know what, Mr. Shondell, I got a nice, amazing, hardworking young man for you, and he brought me to the office. I didn't even know, for real, but it was awesome. I shook hands with everybody. Still extremely nervous at the time, but it wasn't so bad. It wasn't so bad. Then like either I don't remember if it was that day or like the next day, I came in for my interview, talked with Raven and Miss Arlene, worked my little magic, pulling up my talking points, my charisma points, whatever. And they really liked me, and I'm happy that they did, because this definitely set me up for at least the year of 2025 for sure. And before that, since I've been on the team for about a year and a half now, I can't believe it's already been
a year. Let me tell y'all,
5 months.
He
already.
is like one of the few men to last this long with Samuel. We're full of women, but I'm glad you stuck it out with us.
I was also surprised when I walked in. I was like, oh, this is different, but I'm used to it. I got a lot of, I got sisters. I got a lot of female representation in my household, so it wasn't a drastic change for me at all. I'm actually really comfortable.
We love to have you. So what is your role here at Sumnu Marketing?
So I am the outreach support staff here. To simplify, at least what I mainly do here in the office is I very much am in charge of hosting and attending events with Sumnu, and writing reports before and after, how the event went and what needs to be added, changed, updates, feedback. And I also am in charge of the inventory in the office, which my reputation with that can be shaky or debatable if you ask the right person, but that's a little inside joke. But that's just to put it nice and sweet. I know, at least as of now that I've gotten a lot more experience being a part of this team, I'm being pulled in for a lot more meetings, taking and writing more, at least updated and at least more important. I want to say, well, all the reports I write are important, but I don't know, it's just like a lot more responsibility. And there's a word like to my tongue I'm trying to say. I like it's empowering for me, and it makes me feel confident and very, very valued member of all the projects I'm a part of.
Yes, and you mentioned that you were taking classes at the culinary because you wanted to get into hospitality.
Yes.
Do you see pockets of hospitality in the role that you're playing right now?
Of course. So like, if if you couldn't tell already, I love talking to people and engaging, which is also why I love my job. I get to go out and talk to people basically every day, and learn new things, which is what I would be doing, behind a counter or serving people as a waiter. And it's also why I also am also staying here for at least the time that I have, and going forward, of course, just because there's so much to learn, and I've grown, and this is, I guess, my wrap-up word as well, matured. I feel like I'm a completely different person when I walked in that office on my first day and to now. There's just so much. It's a blessing. I'm honored. I'm happy to be here. Thank you, Sumnu, for taking and handling, at least I guess, my little nonsense, since I'm also starring on Sumnu Shenanigans.
The main star, the main character.
I don't even know what that means.
But yeah, that was awesome.
Has there been a project that you've worked on so far that's had great impact for you?
I want to say each individual project has impacted me in a different way, because I before at least all these projects, I didn't really know a lot about any of them. And in all honesty, I've like heard of like Flood District, for example, and I use RTC myself personally. But like all these other projects I just knew nothing about, and at least it gives me resources that I can share with my family and friends. And it has helped. So those people I've told and engaged with, of course. And I guess I want to say my favorite client is RTC, just because I use it all the time, and I feel I am kind of passionate about it, and I do feel like it's a humbling experience that everyone should ride the public city transit bus. You know, I feel like too many people feel like they're too good for some of these experiences, and there's a lot of benefits, and it's also just a fun trip. You know, you can do just different on a weekend or something.
What do you do for what do we do for the RTC?
We're on so many projects for RTC. But at least to put it like simply, so at least a lot of things I've done for RTC, I very much have helped talked about Maryland Parkway construction, Charleston, collecting feedback and survey responses so that we can improve the community on various fronts. I've also been a part of RISE, you know, talking about some stuff we're expecting coming up in the future. And many more that I am not going to list. The list is just that long. And yeah, I don't know what it was. I think it's just at the various events we've tabled for as well. I feel great. I feel empowered. I know I keep like repeating at least these like 2 points, as just a valuable resource to RTC themselves, which I guess going into at least some of the more like impactful parts that I feel like I'm a part of, I just generalized a question you're gonna ask me in a second. But I don't know, just being at least the most important thing I feel like I've done is provide my testimonies for RTC and just kind of advocate and just share my experiences to help make the system more seamless and easy to use for everybody. Not a lot of people know about the RTC Transit app, which you can download on the Google Store, and just like using the various websites that get around construction with Seeing Orange and so on.
Yeah, you're able to be that voice, be that advocate in those spaces, especially. How old are you?
I am now 21 as of this last November.
Happy birthday!
Oh, geez, thank you.
And it was also Laura's birthday too.
Right. Yeah, we made that post. You can check it out.
But especially for like the younger generation, like you're in rooms that most people our age don't even think about, right?
Yeah, it's
and
really
you're able to
mind-blowing.
like shed light on that, and that's very impactful.
Yeah, it really is. I am speechless, and I just get to be exposed and in the know about a lot more than I normally would be if I wasn't in this position.
Well, thank you, Akena.
Yeah, thank you.
You did great.
Yeah,
everybody give Akena.
Oh my God, thank you.
Good job.
Akena.
Oh, yep. Anyways, let's carry through.
Oh, okay, wait. My wrap-up reflection word is maturing, or like maturation. I think that's the right word. Yeah.
Thank you. Now we got cash money. Cash money.
Kinetic Cash, cause she full with that energy.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Kash back. We back. I haven't been on the radio in over a year.
Really?
Yes, I'm back. It feels great to be back.
Back and I'm better. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. I fell off an ATV this weekend.
Oh.
I went ATV riding for my cousin's birthday, and the wall ran into me, y'all. I promise.
She said, we're just going to go there. We're just going to go there.
How are you feeling? I'm pretty good. I fell off an ATV.
Literally,
okay.
that's what got me. I feel good. I fell off an ATV and I'm bruised up, but
I'm okay, y'all.
She's still here.
It's God's
She's here on the
grace,
show.
I'm still here.
Amen.
yes. And I'm glad that you're here.
Yeah.
It's wonderful seeing your beautiful smile.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
So, Kash, what is your Sumnu origin story?
I love this story because, like, I really manifested this job, and I just want to say that, like, I don't think none of us applied for our position. Like, we were hand selected to be here. I think so. I think, like, we either knew somebody or we knew somebody that knew somebody to get here, and I feel like that was very important, and that just makes our team so much special than what it is. But my Sumnu origin story is Shondell had came to Ty's Place, which is Ty's Safe Place for Teens. It's Commerce and Centennial. It's a safe space for teens to go and like chill and just have a safe space after school or on the weekend to play video games, do their homework, get help with tutoring, things like that. And Chondell had came to do a presentation about the RTC and the RTC on demand, and he was just telling us about the program, how we could use it and things like that. And I was, I believe, a freshman in high school. And I'm like, okay, he gave us his card. I'm like, he's like, if you ever want an internship, give me a call. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like, I don't know when I'm going to need this internship or when I'm going to be able to work there, but I know I want to go work here. So fast forward to this year, I became the 43rd annual Junior Grand Marshal for the MLK Parade.
Period.
Yes, and that was really nice. That was a whole experience in itself, and I'm just grateful for that title and opportunity as well. But Chondell, as we all know, is very heavily involved with the MLK Parade, and he had seen me at the banquet, and he was like, I got a job for you. You want a job? I got a job for you. And then my mentor, Atar, he had told Atar first, Atar Hasibullah, the executive director of the ACLU of Nevada, shout out Atar, he had told Atar first, like, hey, I have a job for Kash. And then he had communicated that to me in the banquet hall, and I had connected with Chondell, and then he had introduced me to his wife, Arlene. And that next Monday, I had a Zoom interview with Arlene, and then I was in the office getting trained that week.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Sounds about right.
It happened really, really fast, but I'm just grateful for the opportunity. So that was in January.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
So
Wait.
in February, I think I started in February.
Things
It's gonna be a year in
escalated quickly.
February.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Y'all feel like everybody been here longer than what they said they've been.
It's been a journey for
Yeah.
real. So what is your role? What is your day-to-day like at Sumnu? You just now graduated high school. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So shed some light. What is a day in the life of Kash?
It really depends on the day, y'all. Sumnu is different every day. We could be at somebody's really nice luncheon, or we can be fighting with the wind with signs for Matt Kelly at a park at a back to school drive. Like, I don't know, it looks really different every day, but that's the fun of it, and that's like the great of it. Like, you come and you never know what you're gonna see, but you know you're gonna either learn something or you're gonna help somebody, and I think that's the best part of the job. So yeah.
Awesome. So when you think back to almost a year being here, and even just your whole 2025, what has been a moment that has given you a great impact, something that stuck with you, whether it be a project or an event that you attended, something that like opened your eyes and you think?
I think the educating part, because we stand on 3 principles, and that's educate, elevate, and engage. And we do a lot of surveys with the RTC, and the educating part of that is letting the community know that they have a voice in what goes on. They have a voice in our streets, in our roads getting paved, from the street lights to the roads being paved to the sidewalks to bike lanes. You have a say so, and letting them just know that their voice is that powerful is really empowering, I think. And then to let other young people like me know that they can get out and make this difference is important too, because a lot of young people think like, oh, I don't have a big following on social media, I can't make a big impact, or a lot of people don't know me. That's not the case. It's simply about being involved. If you have a survey, a petition, anything like that, you can push it and get involved that way.
That's awesome. And yeah, going to what you said about surveys, I have a great amount of respect for other people who come up to me asking me to fill out a survey, because the amount of effort and time that our team puts in to make sure that not only do we get survey responses, but to educate the community, like, these things are happening and is in process, but we want to make sure that it's accurately representing you and your voice and your community. And that's essentially what a survey is. And
And I feel like if you can get anybody to do a survey, you can sell a car or a house.
Okay.
I believe it like that. I feel like getting somebody to do a survey is like pulling teeth. It's hard.
It'd be a struggle.
Depending on like where you're at in the crowd.
And Kash is great at it, by the way. We call her the survey queen. And Akena can attest to that.
Yeah, very much so. I challenged it.
Yep. He used to be Akena. Now it's Kash.
It used to be Akena. Now when Kash came in, it was like
Rightfully earned.
We try not to leave the event with less than 50 surveys. That's like the minimum. And then we exceed that.
Yes, we do.
We be in our bag.
Yes, we do. And that's the joy of our outreach team, is because it feels like it's pulling teeth, getting survey responses. That's where we come together and strategize what are some engaging ways where we can still reach our goal, but also make it seem like it's not boring or pulling teeth, but, you know, authentic and hits the impact factor, the what's in it for me factor.
And that's where candy comes out. That's kids with you. Come on.
Especially
I got you a snack. I got you a fruit snack for your baby if you do the survey pass. And a bus pass.
Can't beat that.
A win is a win.
So Kash, you have like a background of being involved in the community and being an advocate. Has there been any similarities with what you've done already, like during your high school career to now?
Yes. I feel like this was like the perfect combination of community and work. Coming to work, like I hear a lot of people my age say they hate their job and they work in a mall, at a shoe store, they work at a fast food restaurant, or they're just at Amazon warehouse doing something else and they don't like their job. And I simply love my job. Like I wouldn't want to be doing anything else at 18 years old right now. Working wise, like I feel like it's great experience. I sit down and have lunch with the mayors at 18 years old. Like the state of Nevada for Henderson, we were sitting with all the mayors in Nevada. And I feel like that's just like something you really have to take in as an 18-year-old and just sit back and be like, okay, you know, like this is really something. This is really different. I can take off with this. So just knowing that I'm reaching different rooms and I'm being set aside simply by my connections is very key.
Yeah, and like we were saying when Akena was on, like we have the opportunity to be that voice for people our age who are not in the room. And what came to mind was one of our clients is CCSD, Facilities Master's Plan, and you had multiple opportunities to advocate for your peers in those rooms.
I don't even know how that slipped my mind.
You want to shed some light on that project and just your experience with that as well?
Yes, because I got to get in on the CCSD Facilities Master Plan project before I even graduated high school. So that was amazing as well, to just be able to go in to sit in SAG meetings, which is stakeholder advisory groups, and that's where they bring together like teachers, principals, students, and they just get feedback about the facilities. What do we like and what don't we like? What do we want to see? What's working? What's not working? If we were to close the school, would it work? What would be the alternatives and the options with that? So having my voice heard in rooms like that made a huge difference for me, because it's like, okay, I do this regularly and this is what I do, but now it's my job to actually like use my voice and stand up for people. You know, this is not just like me wanting to go and advocate and be with emerging leaders. No, this is what I do. And I take it very seriously.
That is awesome. I'm smiling so big right now. And that's one of the things that I love about Sumnu Marketing as well, because I came in as a 19-year-old, I think, and I was put into rooms that I've never even thought of. I knew barely little about civic engagement and just going to banquets and then all this stuff, and just even stepping in spaces where I would have never imagined with people has been really cool and enlightening, and I'm learning a lot, and I know that we all are as well. So thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you to our listeners for tuning in, and thank you to our Sumnu team for taking time out of your day to just talk about yourself and talk about how wonderful you guys
Yes.
are. And that is it. That's all the time that we have today for Sumnu in the Valley. If you're just now tuning in, we have the show first Monday of every month.
Yes.
And our next show is January. What is it, Amaya?
January something. Sorry. The first Monday of the
First
month.
Monday of January, 10:30 to 11:30. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Follow us on social media at Sumnu Marketing and subscribe to our newsletter.
And we're not paid to say we love our job.
We're not paid to say we love our job. All right, have a blessed day.